So hey there guys, it's time for my cheeky little review of the Bournemouth match, the final match before the international break. So obviously the game was a 3-1 defeat. Now, I see positives and negatives from that game. Let's go through some of the negatives. Obviously we conceded 3 goals. The team in the mid-patch of the game didn't play brilliant. From the start, the first 10 minutes, we looked alive. Riley McGree was creating some lovely chances. Hogan looked lively. Juki looked lively. Everyone was looking lively for that first 10-15 minutes. We looked like we could do a little bit of an upset by winning the match in that first 10 to 15 minutes, in my eyes. They had some good chances, and Dan Juma had one shot that he put wide, I think. Slanky put the shot straight at the keeper. But we looked alive. We looked like we were creating opportunities. We looked like a team who was to be reckoned with. But then they scored. Now, taking nothing away from them at all, they are a high quality team. Bournemouth aren't the team we expected to be. We didn't go into it thinking, we should be getting 3 points here. We didn't go into it like the Wickham game before that. We didn't go into it going, we should be winning this. We went into it going, a draw would be a nice result and a bonus point just before we go into the international break. But when they scored that first goal, it kind of felt like a kick in the teeth. And when they scored it, it kind of started going a bit more of a one-way affair. It was a great goal, great pass across the middle, and Dan Juma on the wing, I think it was, put it into the bottom corner. And they played brilliant then. They turned it on. They turned on their Premier League players, really. They still have quite a few players from their Premier League team. They had, I think King was sat on the bench, for example. That shows how high class their team is. Then we kind of settled after about 5 minutes after the goal. We sort of came back into it. And then the second goal happened. And now, second goal is really annoying, as obviously it took a huge deflection. That second goal was a painful one to watch because Brooks takes that shot and it deflects off Roberts into the bottom corner to make it 2-0. And when that goal went in, I think we all had the same thoughts of, oh, well, this game's over. It was nice while it lasted. And yeah, I think we all had the same thoughts of, that's typical Blues. The goal's gone in. We were starting to play a little bit better. And then that happened. Of all the kind of goals to concede, it's an annoying one. And obviously without Pedersen and without Friend in the team, you've lost 2 of your defenders who were playing quite consistently before this. So yeah, the second goal was annoying. Moving on to the third goal, they got a free kick that was just, I'm lost for words that it was given. It just wasn't a free kick. I asked a Bournemouth guy who I'm friends with online, and he was just like, no, that was never a foul. And I don't think anyone other than the referee and the player who went down thought it was a free kick. And then, can't take it away from him, good finish again. Could have done a little bit better on the defending, but then it was 3, and it was like, could this end up being 6 or 7? It became a bit worrying when that third went in, but I'm proud of the lads post third goal. Our goal, nice to see Hogan get a goal as well. It was nice to see Hogan. That's one of the main positives coming out of it. Hogan's finally scored that goal. Hopefully he sees that he's turned a corner now and going in. Sadly, it's just as he goes into an international break, but hopefully he can go into that international break with a little bit of confidence and come out of it on form and start scoring a few more goals. But it was nice to see him score his goal. Post our goal to make it 3-1, I thought we looked the better side. The last 10 minutes, we had chances. Juki with a header. Juki turned the defender and put one just wide. I think we hit the post as well. Their goalie made a save. We looked really good in that last embers of the game. And if we could have got one more and made it 3-2, it would have made it an interesting end to the game, and we could have possibly got back into it. But sadly, we didn't get that second to push ourselves back into the game, and it ended 3-1. One of the bright things is the fact that Bournemouth got his debut, starting debut, I think it is. I think that's what they said at the start of the game. And he played okay. He was playing out of position. And when the change of formation, I think, changed us quite a bit. When we changed back to that 4-4-2, we suddenly looked a better team. We looked more solid. 5 at the back just wasn't working. San Jose moved into midfield, then you have him push back to the left back. It looked nice, but the main issue with that was width. One of the main things I would think about for the future is possibly subs again. Substitutions and Karanka don't seem to get on quite so well because we still only did 2 subs, I think. If it's only 2 subs, why leave someone sat on the bench who could be an attacking threat in the last 5 minutes of a game? You might as well bring them on when you're losing 3-1. But hey, on to the next game, the game away at home away after the international break. Coventry City away. Now, hopefully we can come out of that with 3 points and a bit more confidence than we have now. But anyway, lost the last 2 games. Lost 3-1 and 2-1. Confidence will be hit a little bit, but confidence will be better because of the goal that was scored by Hogan, obviously. Hopefully we can get that victory again soon. Keep right on. See you next time.